Good morning all. Welcome to build day, I think it is 15. Just getting back from the grocery store, and I have a special guest out here for opening.
Hello everyone.
Good timing on that. Yeah, she's coming out. I'm just getting started out here, and she's going to clean up the mess I made last night putting the secret doors in. Order of business today. I did spend a little time going over my map this morning to try to get rid of our tent problem that we were having, and I kind of figured out a solution to it. Let's go over here like this. You gotta get Kaylee on the vlog. I was supposed to go 20 feet from this corner down the side of the house. I only have 16. I didn't have the measurements for the car and the trailer that are parked there. You know how much room they took up. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that trailer forward. I could go forward about another foot, and that'll give me an extra foot there. And then I was looking at my map. I can gain another 3 feet if I rearrange the maze just slightly. It's supposed to be a hallway here, and then they turn, and there's a 3-foot hallway here, and then the display for the photo op, and then they turn, go out, and then down and around, and then end up coming down this hallway here. Well, when they make the corner from here, what I'm going to do is, instead of having a 3-foot wall sticking out here that have to come out and around, I'm going to take that 3-foot wall out. That will let me pull the photo hall display in this way 3 feet. So I'll gain 3 feet on that side, and then if I move the truck forward a foot, that should give me the extra 4 feet that I'm going to need. Because right now it ain't going to work with the way it is. I need 4 feet. So if I move the truck forward, get rid of that wall, and gain my 3 feet here, that takes care of my problem. So what we're going to do is, I still got skinning in the chain hallway to do. So we're going to start out by finishing the finishing the skinning in the chain hallway. And I said photo hallway a bit ago, and I meant chain hall. But we're going to get the skinning in the chain hallway done up to this point. Then I've got to get a tent out, and we got to get a tent in. We're also going to be moving the second tent. The first tent will go in the corner against the house to help support the back run of walls. Got to flip the camera. But it goes back here against the house and runs along the back wall to help support that wall. I can anchor the wall panels actually to the tent to keep them from whipping around. But the tent that's supposed to go here, we're going to slide it over and put it against the curb and have it run out this way. And the tent's only 10 foot wide. My aisleway is 13 feet wide, so I'll leave a 3-foot gap where this hallway won't be covered, which is just fine. So we'll do that. Let's see. But anyway, that's what we're going to be working on. I've got to get the chain hallway done. We're going to get the tent in, and then I'll continue on with partitioning. And I might just say the hell with it and get all the partitioning done, just so it's done and out of the way. Then we can come in. That'll give us 3 apart displays to do. If I can get chain hall done today and get all the partitions up, we'll have the photo hall, Sue Ann's tube hall, the courtyard, and a couple of more panels of the gypsy to finish out that hallway. So we will be working on that. Breakfast of the day. Sue Ann and I went out and did grocery shopping. We stopped at Dairy Queen. And we had a hot fudge sundae, a Coke, and I had a hamburger because I was hungry and I didn't feel like cooking as soon as I got home. So we've had lunch. So anyway, that's what you're having for breakfast. Hope you enjoy. Now let's see where we can get to and see if my master plan to fix the problem actually fixes the problem. Well, we're just getting back from Kaylee's walk. Figured I'd show you what I've gotten done since I started the vlog a couple hours ago. I'll go back over this way, or video or what have you. We got one of the tents up, and we did move it about 3 feet that way toward the chain hallway. And we're going backwards through the chain hall. And there's the secret doors all shut. And then there'll be a curtain from this wall over to that wall. And that's where they'll come in from the mausoleum. Now, I'm at a quandary here of what to do next. With the problem we're having with tent placement, I am wondering or debating on saying the hell with it and just partitioning, get the layout all done, which means I still have to move the trailer a foot forward in order to get the next tent in. I can put the tent in now. It will fit between this tent and the trailer. The maze won't. Now, what's bugging me is the chain haul panels, if you notice up there, are wired. They have lights in them. Normally, when I do any of the panels that have lights in them, I wire them and run the wire over to where the power box is going to be. I did not do that with the exit. The exit has lighted panels in it too. But that's a simple, there's only a couple of panels over there. So I'll do that later. But this one, there's 36, 37, 38, 39, 39 panels. No, 38 panels. For 2 sets of connections on each panel. It takes a while to wire it. I should do like I normally do and just finish this display off, finish this section off by getting the panels wired and running the lead, power lead for them. Okay, here's the back side. There's the secret door. They're going to run down here and then over to this wall and then down to where the power station is going to be, which is over there. I still got to put a piece of brace in here. It's more of a wire chase than it is a brace for the wire to run across. And I'm debating, do I stop maze building to get this wired up, or do I continue maze building, and make sure my maze is going to work right? If I stop to do the wiring, I will find out about the maze as soon as I get the wiring done. It will either be today or tomorrow when I find that out, one way or the other. I think I'm going to get the wiring done because that's bugging me now. So I got to get my wire, my connectors, the tools I need for that, and we're going to start get those wired up at least and get that going. Then we'll worry about the maze. Okay, it's after dinner. I've been working on getting the panels over here in the chain hallway done. Done is what I mean by wiring them up so all the lights and stuff work. I've got this wall both sides, and then from this wall all the way down through here, over into the bump out, and over to here, wired, and they should work. I won't know until I get the power station out. And I just got this wall down to here. I still have from here, both sides of this wall, and one panel there to do. 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. It's getting dark, even with this headlamp on. It's getting harder and harder to see, to make connections. I need sunlight, not this light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it quits on the chain haul for today. I'll come out tomorrow first thing. We'll finish getting this wired. I won't be able to test it though until I get the power station out here, which won't be for another week or so. Now I'm blaming you. Sorry about that. So, what we are going, I'm going to switch gears. I'm not calling it quits on building out here, but I am going to, and now I am turning the headlamp back on, work over here. I've got partitions I need to put from there all the way down to the leg, and then from this corner down to that leg, and then from there just across from the leg I need to get put in, and I've got a maze path to lay out in here. This is all going to be photo haul, so I want to get that done, and that will help anchor the tent in just in case we have a windstorm or anything. And blowing pretty good today as it is. It's just now starting to calm down, but who knows what it's going to be like during the night. So I want to get as much weight on hanging off that tent as I can to help hold it into place. So I'm going to switch gears, work on that, and then tomorrow morning we'll come out and get that chain haul done, I think. I figure I better give you another segment because I don't think you've had very much. You've had opening and one other segment that I've done, and don't remember what we talked about in any of them. Don't even remember what I said for breakfast of the day today. Well, I'm going to get back to work. Well, we've made it a little ways on the partitioning. Here, might as well. We got this wall extended down to here, and I can't go any further until I get the awning down, which I will do tomorrow. And we made it from there down to here, and we got it braced. And then I got this wall here in, and it's also braced up there. I still need to run a wall down here, and I need to get my measurements in for the display. Now, let's see, where are we going here? They come in here, go down to that wall and around, and I have a display sitting right through here. I gotta get my measurements for that display, get it in, get the wall in, and then they shoot out and end up going into Sue Ann's hallway and weaving around, which is going to cause me to move the trailer a foot. Plus, I'm going to have to move whatever leftover partitions we have as well. I'll use most of them for doing this hallway in here in between the trailer, but I got to get 10 up and everything else, and those partitions are going to be in the way. So I'm going to be having to move them, and I'm going to have to get the ladder put away. So it's about 8:45. I'm going to call it quits and get cleaned up. Stay tuned for your end of the day wrap up. Okay, end of the day wrap up. And oh, she disappeared around the corner. We got a very frisky Kate trying to show you her. But end of the day wrap up. We finished skinning the chain hallway, and I got a good healthy start on getting the panels wired. Still got about an hour to go to get it finished. I'm gonna do it in the morning. We're just starting to get too dark. We also got one of the tents up, and we got a little bit of partitioning done on that area. And we'll get more of that done tomorrow. That's basically all we worked on today. That and we did some grocery shopping, but you don't need a blow-by-blow play on that one. Or maybe some of you do, especially you Breakfast Club guys, but not going to do it. I will mention this. Costco, when they put the Christmas decorations out, they start carrying these little chocolate mints that both Kaylee and me love. They only carry them during Christmas. Well, we went in today. They had all the Christmas candies out, and along with the a lot of the Christmas stuff. Hardly no Halloween. They're almost done with that. But one of the Halloween candies they had out was a chocolate mint that me and Kaylee just love. And I always stock up. I picked up 10 bags of those, and Kaylee is in heaven. She's had a couple of them today, keeps begging for more. We've been, I ran out, God, at Easter. And when was the Easter? April, May? I ran out of the mints. I didn't buy enough. So I picked up like 3 or 4 bags of the, at Easter time, the chocolate eggs. No, correction. I ran out of mints in July, but at Easter time I picked up 3 or 4 bags of the Reese's peanut butter eggs. Ran out of mints. Me and Kaylee have been working on that. Kaylee likes the chocolate eggs, but she prefers the mints. We are back on mints. I bought 10 huge bags of them. I told Sue Ann, and she just shook her head, that every time we go to Costco, I'm picking up 10 bags. They're $10 a bag, so I'm blowing $100 every time we go to Costco buying those. I'd like to get enough to get me through the year. Those are good. They're nice little snacks. I know, not Halloween related, that's Christmas related and my stomach rated. So, but there's your food item for the grocery run. Tomorrow, we gotta hop over. I gotta finish getting the lights wired up over in the chain hall. I gotta get the fence panel in the chain hall. Then we're gonna work on getting the partitioning done, I think. We're gonna get the partitioning done for the photo hallway and Sue Ann's hallway, the tube hallway. We're just gonna get all the partitioning done so it's done and out of the way. That includes getting the awning down on the side of the house, getting the last tent up, moving the trailer and then getting the last tent up, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So anyway, I want to be done with the partitioning. Then it's just a matter of skinning. I have the photo hallway, Sue Ann's display, the courtyard, and about 3 or 4 more panels of gypsy to put up. And we'll just start working on that, and that's going to take several days to get all that done. But it'd be nice just to have all the partitioning done and get the partitions off the driveway. If I have any left. I don't know if I'm going to or not, or if I'm going to run short. We won't know until we get there. But we're getting real close to having stage 1, the maze, done. Past that, I'm going to go get you edited. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.